Hello. Okay, so I figure we'll talk about a book and then I'm gonna go home. I am really tired. I'm really tired. I still need to take the baby for walkies. Unless she's also really tired. I doubt it. She probably wants to go for walkies. Um, yeah, so the book that I want to talk about is called um, American Predator: The Hunt for the Most Meticulous Serial Killer of the 21st Century by Maureen Callahan. Very long title. It is a nonfiction book. It's one of the few nonfiction books that's going to be on my list. Just because I'm not like a big nonfiction person. I basically, there's only a few like nonfiction things that I'll read, and they're influential for me because it's not a genre I normally like, but I do like true crime, like, quite a bit. And this one was particularly influential for me because I think about it all the time. Mostly there's like a scene that is near. I love her writing, by the way, and it does feel like scenes because like there are times when she's describing things, and it's very fiction style because she's describing in like that amount of detail. And I think what I read was that she got those details from like interviewing people. And then she like crafted it together so that we could be there for that experience too. And sometimes that really landed. The one that really gets me, that I think about all the time, is that they found one woman's body in a lake, and it's like near the beginning. It's the one that really kicks everything off because they like her disappearance, and like he abducted her from a coffee shop, which and that she like loved for. I she was abducted from a coffee shop at night. There's like video footage of it, which I've seen before. That's not part of the book. I've just seen it before. Like I said, I like true crime. She, like, the description of finally finding her remains, and the way the police handled it, and what they said they saw, like that they moved themselves so that the family couldn't see, like them bring her up, and then describing that, like, I think it was an eagle or a bird, flying overhead, and it just really hitting one of the detectives really hard, that he was looking at that and like feeling it like a sign. And I don't know, all of that just hit me like so hard, and I cannot stop thinking about it. And then the other details that she added, the man that she's writing about, sick, depraved, horrid person, his name was Israel Keyes, and the reason that I did say his name is because he didn't want to be out in the media. He didn't want people talking about him, and it was because he was trying to like shield this all from his daughter, which is lovely, but he stole people's daughters from them, and he stole other people's lives. So, you know what? Screw his wishes. His name was Israel Keyes, and he was a horrid, horrid, horrid person. I'm sure his daughter is lovely, and I am sad for her that she has to deal with the fact that her dad did all those things. But the book itself, I still think about the details. I still think about the writing. Like, I mentally revisit like the details and everything frequently enough that I still think about this book quite a bit. I've read a few nonfiction serial killer books. Some are good, some are bad, and some are just meh. And because I like true crime, I already like enjoy a lot of this. I don't know. Um, I go through a lot of this media anyway. So the fact that this stands out as being so good, like writing wise, and being good as something that is a genre that I don't normally like read as a novel, being nonfiction. I don't normally read that because it just usually doesn't appeal to me. It's usually pretty dry. And I just don't want to listen to something that's dry for hours. Like true crime media is generally like the case itself is like an hour or two of your time while you're listening to it. Maybe less, maybe a little more, but like when you listen to a book, it is, or when you read the book itself, that is hours. Like when it's an audiobook, it's like a minimum of like 10 hours, if not more, to listen to the same case, to listen to the same details, to be horrified, or in some cases for it to be really dry, as they just go over like every meticulous thing, include in like the most. I know they're trying to be unbiased. I know that's what they're going for. They're not trying to be salacious. They're trying to be non-biased. So they're like making the wording really mellow, placid, but unfortunately, that is 10 to 12 hours of mellow placid, and I don't normally like that. I know I should like nonfiction more, like as a person who wants to be an intelligent person. I should like it more, but it's so dry. This book, however, it's not, and the details stick because it's not dry, because she put a lot of energy and passion, and she really tried to see through the perspectives of the people who we should be paying attention to, like the victims, like the detectives, like the general public. Like, we're not glorifying Israel Keys here. We're horrified by what he did, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. It's an excellent book. If you would like to check out a true crime nonfiction one, this is definitely one I'd recommend. I probably have another one on this list too. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I have a Philip Carlo one, but this one is excellent. I would read more of her work. I haven't tried yet, but I absolutely would. I should get on that. After I'm done with the books that I'm reading. But yeah, this is an influential book for me because it's a genre I don't normally enjoy. And I think about it all the time. And I love the writing style. I think about the horrible details of what Keyes did, and sometimes it makes me more cautious when I'm like doing things, because I'll remember it while I'm doing something. I'll remember one of the details and I'll be like, maybe we take a couple extra steps to, be a little more cautious in life, just because I remember those little details and they just occur to me when it's like the worst possible time for me to remember it. So like, excellent book. Excellent. Love it.